Good day. Some days are getting harder, and some days feel easier. There's a heaviness and then there's a lightness going on. I feel light and I feel all right. But what I don't feel is just overwhelming satisfaction. I have to adjust because people that I love that are slower in getting the transmission, it's hard for me to just not have them in my life because they're on a different channel and vibration because I love them. So right now I'm going through acceptance. And because I love, it is hard to accept that I'm no longer with them. It's like I'm already in another dimension. And the truth is in plain sight, and people still don't see it. And it's 2020, and people are saying it's 2020 vision. Well, I have news. You can't see in 2020. No, because thine eyes must be made as one. So 2020, people are only going to see the illusion pass away in front of their eyes, and they're going to be afraid because they're holding on to it, and it's going. Oh, it's almost gone. For some, it's gone for me already. And for many, the life is just mirroring itself already. It's going backwards. The energy on the planet has already shifted. And there are so many that are not really paying attention because they're running around doing what they normally do, and the plan is working. The plan is working, literally and figuratively, so that they're distracted, amused, or entertained. And it's like a challenge for me to deal with because I now have my work to do. Now, what I came here for, as we all came here for the experience, but we wanted to be here in this great time, and it's a great time because this, no one has lived through this, what's going on right now. This is 2020, but this is a new age upon us. This is the shift. And it started in 2012. And it's 8 years later, and here we are. We're almost at the end of it. And always remember that the Mayans didn't say that this was, like the end of the world. They never said that. They said it was coming to an end. So, from 2012 until now, yes, the world has been coming to an end. But every end has a new beginning. But this particular end of what we're coming to this cycle, it is coming to an end. And then it will just be repeating. Your life will just repeat. It will be nothing new. It will only look different, but it will mirror itself. Some are already going through it. People that you left in your life previously, they came back. Certain things that you did, whether it was on your job or things happening in your house, it only looked different. And it's going to keep happening if you don't make the jump. A lot of people who call themselves superstars, they made the jump. They changed. Tyler Perry said, he wanted to fix his past. So he went and bought the 300 acres so that his future could be bright, because you know that the only way to fix your future is you have to go back and fix your past. So because we're going to be repeating this year things that were already done, because most of us are reincarnated, so it's a repeat no matter what. And we are supposed to wake up and go, Oh, I remember we were supposed to love. That's why things happened last time so destructively, and the Mars, and and things like that, where they see that life was on Mars. Well, because we keep repeating not loving. And I'm a little bored with it. No, I'm a lot bored with it. And I sound like the crazy person because I'm going around, hey, 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 you need to love. You need to love. Hey, you know what happened before? You need to love. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And it's a lot, because it's a lot of energy that goes out of me. And I only sounded like the crazy person, but hey, I'm in good company. I know that there are other people feeling it, like Infinite Waters. As he said, on his newest video. And I normally don't watch him because I have all my work to do. But it just so happened that I feel so alone, I needed to be with someone. So I know Infinite Waters is on my channel, that he's on my level. And so I tuned into him to hear what he was saying, and he was saying exactly what I'm saying. So right now, there's so many wake-up calls. And the truth is right in our face, and we don't see it. It's not 2020, because 2020 vision is your physical vision, which is a delusion or illusion. So 2020 is not going to bring you clear sight. The only way to get clear sight at this point, because people haven't begun to love, is nuclear. So you have to have a nuclear explosion in order to have a nuclear vision. And then your third eye will open up, because then you will know all things, because you will not have this physical body that is holding you back. But it doesn't have to hold you back. It's a choice, yes? Because the scripture has been scripted, and the planets have been writing the script, or the gods that are in the center, they wrote the script so that we would have this experience of being a human being. Spiritual beings having a physical experience. So the script was written that we might learn to love and go back to the center, the Garden in Eden, where everything began. Right now, we've just moved out of the Garden in Eden. That's why it said you were cast out. So now you were cast out, meaning that you were casted. And that's why you're acting. But because you have amnesia, you don't remember how you were supposed to act. And I'm watching everybody act according to the way the world has told them. And they suffer, because people suffer for a lack of knowledge. To know thyself, and thyself be true. And the truth being in your face, meaning that your eyes don't see. It's an illusion. So 2020 vision, all you will see is the illusion come down. That's what you will see, the illusion come down. And the truth that is in your face, as I explained to my dear daughter, Mia, today, when she came around, 22 years old herself, explained to her, the truth is in her face. And she said, what is that? And I said, simply, baby, it's the pyramid. The pyramid of Giza, the entranceways, the pyramid that was left on Mars, the pyramid that is on Earth, the pyramid that is on your face, the truth in plain sight. Look at your nose, it's the pyra, and it's the mid. It's the pyra, which is fire, the hot air you breathe out, and the mid, it's in the middle of your face. It's the pyramid. It's in plain sight, the truth. You breathe in life, you inhale, you exhale. That's how you get to be a being on this planet, with the oxygen. That's the truth in plain sight. And it has all to do with the pyramid. Your mouth is the gateway to get what you want. Oh boy. So I'm running out of what I should say because there's so much to say. I hope that one of the things people get from this, if anything, is that you would wake up faster if there was no dates and no times, because really there aren't any days of the week or any months they were named. So we're living those March, January, Monday, Tuesday, but it really doesn't even exist. It was named so that we would feel like we're in time and that there's an end game. And really there's no end game. Imagine waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, and doing the same thing. You would get bored quickly, faster, because it would seem like there's no end. So that's why we have a week end. So it seems like all that you were doing, it came to a halt. But it really didn't. Because you get right back up and you do it again on what? Monday. It's the same day as last week, last Monday. So it's a repeat. So all life is a repeat. And right now, because we're in 8 cycle, it's really repeating, because 2012 and 8 is 2020. So, and then we're going into where we're in Aquarius. So we're going backwards. So it's more repeats, more repeats. Are you satisfied with the life you're living? That's what Bob Marley said. Exodus. It's time to exit. Exodus. A lot of people don't want to face it, but we got to do things differently this time. We are the reincarnated ones. We are the ancestors. So, Hotep, don't know what you're waiting for. I don't know, but just thought I'd stop for a moment and give this notification. Vibes. Have a great one. Wake up. To those, not those who are watching this, but go wake up others that aren't. Because either, everybody gets out or nobody gets out. We're all in this together. So I'm speaking up. It's not about me. It's about us. It's about our children going forward. This is not doomsday. This is just judgment day. It just means who gets to go. It doesn't mean nobody goes or everybody's gone. It's just, some would say, separating the weed from the wheat, or some go stage left and some go stage right, and curtain close. It's all stage. We have to know that we're on stage. We're not in the sea, as I said. We're not up above. We're in the middle. So in the middle, we're on stage. That's a stage. We're in the middle, on stage. So you came here to act a certain way. That's why you have a certain character. That's your personality that comes through the sun, that they thought we worship. I didn't come on here to preach nor teach. I just be what I be this time around. Be with me.